This talking to a camera feels so wild. I don't know. I've been gone so long. It's going to take some getting used to, but let's go with that. Hey everyone, I'm Alicia and welcome back to my guide. I know I've been gone for a while. I hope you've all been doing well. And I asked you on my Instagram stories what my first video back should be. Everyone said, girl, where you been? So I'm here to explain it to you today. Life's a trip. Let's get into it. So what had happened was, it all started with June 1st. I filmed my May favorites video for you, and my favorites are my favorite videos to do, but something just felt different. I had a video in the tuck to post for the 4th, and I did. And then I would usually film the Saturday following that, but I was getting my wisdom teeth removed the Friday, so I knew I was going to be out of commission. And let me tell you, I did not realize, I thought I was a real one and I'd get my teeth removed without being put to sleep. That is like a traumatic experience, okay? Hearing your teeth crack at the back of the back and drills. Oh, yo. If you've gotten your wisdom teeth removed and you were awake from that, let me know how your experience was, because I don't even want to get into it. I'm not afraid of dentists, which is why I thought I could go in with not being put to sleep, but that was just next level. So anyways, after that, I was out for a few days. Like, I couldn't do anything. I was like eating watermelon like that, because that's what my friend brought over for me to eat the first 2 days, and bananas and just like soft, not hot, but not cold types of foods. It was just first world problems. So anyways, after that, I just didn't feel like I had an abundance of energy and time and attention to give into YouTube. I feel like when you're putting out content, you should feel like your best self to give your best content. And I just didn't feel like it, honestly. I don't want to get into it because I don't want to bring up negativity. Of course, there was other things that are like, yeah, but the whole point I'm trying to say is I wasn't in my right energy space. I wouldn't even say headspace, because I've been logical my whole life. It was just more about feeling connected and feeling like what I was doing had a good enough purpose and grounding. So as luck and life would have it, at the end of June, because I spent all of June just solo dolo, reflecting, listening to podcasts, sitting on my balcony, watching the clouds go by, just trying to appreciate the simple things in life. So life and luck would have it, at the end of the month, I got invited to be on a panel to speak about disability and accessibility. And I was introduced as a YouTuber, which I felt super fraudulent because I hadn't been YouTubing at that point in 28 days. And I was a type of girl, no matter what I was going through, I'd always post a video for you guys. It was almost like an escape for me, where if I was going through something, I would post even more. If you go back to summer 17, you would never know. So anyways, as the story goes, I'm on this panel. I'm already in my feelings, so I don't have a chance to feel nervous or anxious or anything that comes up with public speaking. And I'm completely vulnerable, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, there's people over here doing amazing things, and there's people over here doing amazing things, and then there's me, and all I have is my voice and what I share with you guys. But at the end of my experience, it reminded me that what I have to say and what I have to share in my experience of living life legally blind is impactful. And I feel like I don't say it enough on this channel, but it isn't easy losing your vision. It's not easy having the vision loss that I have, but having it deteriorate over the last 9 years and having to adjust and adapt and still be independent, it's just, I said it already, but life's a trip. So I was really appreciative for that experience, and it helped ground me in why I do this and why it's so important for me to communicate this experience with you. And I just thought, oh, this is going to be the oomph I need to get back into YouTube. But I just didn't feel an abundance in myself to give without feeling depleted. So I took some more time, listened to some more positive podcasts, read a book, which was a major feat for me, because 10 words on an iPad or an iPhone at 400% is extremely frustrating to like swipe, whatever the term is, swipe, tap, whatever, to get to the next page, which is really just one sentence at a time. So I was really just pushing myself to find reasons to be positive again and to give myself that permission to feel what I was feeling at the time. So July was me getting out more, and I just went to the pool at the back of my building and I chilled with a good friend. We had some really good conversations, some more podcasting. I even thought about starting my own podcast, but I was like, let me just again, just focus on myself instead of trying to put myself into things. I think in this era of trying to be goal-oriented and trying to be successful and trying to show and prove, we forget that we need to really work on in here so that when we present out here, it is our best selves and our authentic selves, and we're not depleting ourselves. I feel like I've said that already, but it's how I felt. So at the beginning of summer, I told my friend, I can't swim. I'm a struggle swimmer. I'm just a poolside bae. I just like to chill and look cute, and that's it. And he's like, no, like, you can swim. I'm sure you can. By the end of the summer, I showed him how I could swim because I'm a struggle swimmer, and he was like, even that was embarrassing for me. So June and July were pretty tragic. I did enjoy going to the Pizza Fest in July because I do love food festivals here in the 6. I really wanted to take you along for some of these adventures, but I just wasn't in the capacity to like properly film it. So I just did little snippets knowing that eventually I'd come back and share with you. I did hang out a lot with some friends, like doing simple low-key things like going for walks or having picnics and going to the park, just trying to soak up the summer, but without the whole like pressure of trying to post and keep up on social media, because my social media is more so for connecting with you on YouTube. So without YouTube, there's no point in me showing you where I'm at or what I'm wearing or whatever. So I really had that chance to just be low-key and just be me and just feel free in this era of just keeping up and trying to promote a brand. And it felt freeing. I know I feel bad because I know a lot of you do depend on me to be your little dose of positivity, but I needed this time to just kind of reel it in. So August was a lot of fun because, as you know, I went away for a few days. I got to see my cousins and my aunt, and it was amazing to go visit my family. It's just, my auntie's the cutest thing ever, and so are all my cousins. It's just, I really enjoyed that experience. It was just what I needed. And it was a lot more of catching up and chilling with friends, coffee shop dates, and pretty much the same thing as July. I did enjoy like my friend's birthday party because we ended up celebrating at the island. Center Island is just, there's a beach there, and I wouldn't suggest going in the water, but just partying there and having a good time and just being out of my element was a lot of fun. Speaking of which, I feel like this summer was my opportunity to try on different personas and get in my what if bag. Like, what if I did this instead of that? What if I responded to the same situation differently? I'm sure you've heard the saying where if you've not learned the lesson, it's going to come up again. And I feel like this summer was a lot of recurring lessons that I took differently. So I hope they don't come up again, because I really responded radically to some of the things that happened this summer because I just felt tired of getting the same response. So I just put on different hats and just tried on different Alishas, I guess. I don't know. It was just, this summer was definitely a transitional period for me. I hope that you had an amazing summer. If we can learn anything from life, is like, even when it's not going right or the way you want it to, you can just make the best and the most out of it, as long as you stay focused on who you are and what you want to give to the world. So that's it. That's all I got for now. If you have anything that you want to see upcoming, please let me know. Suggest it down below. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit the like button. It really helps this channel grow. And until next time, love and later. Oh, whoa. I forgot to tell you. So I also tried some things that I've dabbled in before. Like, I went to another Muay Thai class and another aerial yoga class that was advanced. And let me tell you, my core was all types of sore and tense at the same time for days after. But it was such a good experience. Like, let me tell you, I'm an overthinker, so I'm always in my head thinking of 99 different parallel universes. And when I do something and I'm not trying to be perfect at it and I'm just having fun looking like a fool or not doing it perfectly, it just gives me the opportunity to get out of my head, to really feel in my body. And being someone that's active, I go to the gym 4 times a week and I practice yoga right here with my app about 3 times a week. I feel like I'm so used to being in my body that I can almost lose the purpose of being in the moment. So when you do something that you're not good at and you're not trying to be perfect at, it really gets you to feel how your muscles are working in different ways. And boy, they were working in different ways. I need like a 1 month break before I go back to either, because it was just next level.